Welcome to my first Fans Project TF Parallax Transformer review. This time we're looking at the D.I.A Commander set, which is a Japanese exclusive repaint of the TFCon Powered Commander set. And I'll be going over certain changes with this once we get to the main figure itself. First, it came with the trailer itself. It came with a sticker sheet and some plugs, I guess, to put in the holes where the screws go and such. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using those or not. And it came with a really nifty manual, which is actually mainly a comic, showing how Convoy or Optimus Prime, which really doesn't look too much like Optimus Prime there. He has a visor, but I guess they couldn't really make him look too much like him for copyright reasons. But yeah, halfway through the comic, it really stops being a story and really starts showing how to transform the set itself, which is really neat how they put that into the comic itself. And in the back it has a teaser for a Rodimus Prime and a Springer set, which will be coming out soon. Pretty cool. Now on with the trailer itself. This Japanese version is made for the Henkei Convoy Japanese toy, because you can see these lines go along with it well, and the chrome goes with it too. Not much to him in the trailer mode. You can see the wheels match really well. There's more spokes, I guess, on the real Convoy wheels than on this one. There's only 3 on here, and there's about 6 on each wheel here. But they look a lot alike. On the back, you can see the back of the trailer, and this lifts or folds down, and his rocket launchers are stored back there. Overall, real nice. It doesn't have a hinge or anything, so it doesn't turn along with it. It kind of all moves together, and it's loosely pegged into this hitch right here on the middle of this hole. It's a little tricky to get it lined up just right, but it stays in there for snugly once you have it all on a nice flat surface and everything. So, get to the big part. Detach the Convoy cab. Going to basically take apart everything here and get it ready. Take off this piece here. Fold these sections back, which will disconnect the back half here. Oh, I guess you could probably take these out too, but it doesn't matter. And these will come apart. Set that off to the side. Take this entire top section there. And there's this little arch right here that's supporting it all. Take that off and fold it on itself, and then take that arch again, and that'll be his gun, which is real big. Take these pieces here, set them off to the side, and repeat for this part. Oh, gotta fold these back. Somehow get them off. There we go. And so you got all of this big pile of mess here. And now you're going to take your Optimus Prime or Convoy, which is now magically in robot mode, and start putting all of the pieces to it. take this one little piece, which will snap on to his waist. Okay. Take these, which will become his legs. You want to fold this piece outward, so this is a little hollow. Fold this down and slide it in about foot first, and just kind of gently slide it in so this is almost flush with the rest of it. Some people have had problem with this. It's not really too big of a deal for me. And then you fold this over the entire front of the leg, and it holds in very snugly. Do the same thing for this leg. Gently but firmly. There we go. Snap it in place. Okay. So now you got his legs complete. Now you're gonna, before you move on, fold this head back, and so you have something like that. Take this chrome piece here, flip it down, and fold up the head, and snap that back up, and this will slide over his previous torso and fold these pieces down. Okay. This is going to be his right hand. Take this part out, which has a stripe going outward, so it'll line up with this panel here. That, and do the same thing for this side. Then almost finished. Separate these pieces here. Fold this little arch down like that. Doesn't really snap in place, it just kind of lays there. And slide it over his shoulders. Oh, no, this way. Yep, there you go. And finally, take his rocket launchers and snap them to his sides here. And there you have it. D.I.A. Commander in robot mode, which is absolutely amazing looking. I'm so pleased with the final result. I'm real glad I didn't get the the Canadian TFCon powered commander version, because I really love the chrome on this. It really adds to the figure. He is a little bit limited in articulation now, very limited side to side motion, can still rotate his arms all the way around, and his knees have a little, or his legs have a little bit of knee movement, but still, he is kind of bulky, but still, it's just, I mean, I can't really find the words to how pleased I am with this final figure here. I just wish I would have gotten one sooner, such as the first City Commander or the Shadow Commander. But I love the colors on this, the classic D.I.A clone colors for Ultra Magnus. It really makes it look a lot more powerful than the just simple blue and white colors for the original City Commander. Now, it does have his big gun here, and there's several things you can do with it. You can take it in his basic rifle mode and take this handle here and just slide it over his hand, which I really like the look of. And it does make the arm a little heavy, but I got it a couple, maybe an inch off the ground, and he's holding it. Sure, he won't be able to hold it straight out, and it actually kind of slides it off. You are a little bit limited what he can do, but you can get him in a simple pose such as that. Or what you can do, which I have not really tried yet. Let me see how this is going to work. There's supposed to be some way of you. And it doesn't really work all that well, where you put the handle in like that and it becomes a longer gun, where it looks like it's an extension of his arm. But that doesn't really look all that great to me, and it just kind of drags on the ground. Sure, I can see the idea of it being cool, but in practice it just doesn't work all that great. And on the topic of his weapons, you can take your regular convoy guns or Optimus Prime guns, and if you really want, you can store them on the back here. You can see that this rifle will store in this longer, or this bigger hole here. If I can get it in there. Yep, there you go. And this gun, this peg is supposed to fit in there. I mean, it does, but it's, yeah, it's a little loose on mine. And besides, I don't really like the look of that all too well. So I'm just gonna be leaving it like that. I think his one gun is more than enough for him. So, okay. Overall, he is definitely one of my favorite Transformers of the year so far, maybe of all time. I've never, the quality of the plastic is fantastic. It's better than most official Transformers. There's no creases from the plastic trees that they are made on. The chrome is fantastic. It's better than Hasbro's attempt at chrome, definitely. And it's such a big nod to the fans, and it is FansProject, so they definitely have us in mind when they make their products. And they did a phenomenal job, not only on this mold, but even just on this particular figure, which was just released for the Japanese market. And he is a little bit pricey since it is a Japanese import, but I give him the highest recommendation I can. He is on par with my favorite Transformers of all time, and this is absolute one of the best funnest Transformers I've ever played with. And I definitely full-heartedly recommend them. Until next time, thanks for watching.